They have been competing for customers for years, but now Uber and London's iconic black cabs are teaming up.
It's a decision that hasn't necessarily been popular, as Ben has been finding out. He's waiting for a cab and for some conversation at King's Cross Station in London. Good morning. Do we need to knock on the window?
That's a lot warmer in there.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, on a cold morning like this, you may well want to jump into a cab rather than walk. And the iconic London Hackney carriage is a familiar sight on the streets. You will soon, from January, be able to book a cab like this through Uber. The platform says that from January, it will be signing up black cab drivers. It says that it will give passengers a bit more choice and an option to be able to book it. There'll be an icon that appears so you can select it as a choice through the app. This is something that Uber is really pushing, but the relationship that it has with black cab drivers in London, it's fair to say, has been fraught. It tried this about 9 years ago, didn't really take off. They couldn't get enough drivers to sign up. And it's also separately had problems whereby it's had its licence temporarily revoked by Transport for London over safety issues, most recently in 2019. And it's also fair to say not all cab drivers are thrilled about this latest announcement. Let's find out why. We can speak to Howard. That's his cab that I've just been sitting in to keep warm. Howard, you've been a cab driver for 36 years in London, have you?
Yeah.
What are your misgivings about this, given that it could potentially bring you thousands of new passengers?
It could do, but it really is demeaning to us to link us with Uber. We've been serving the public of London for over 300 years with a gold standard of service, and we really don't need to be on Uber. They need us more than we need them, and it gives them a veneer of respectability to have taxis on there.
They say that drivers will still be able to pick up metered fares. They won't pay. You won't pay any commission to Uber for the first 6 months. They would say that it's a win-win for you and for passengers.
They may say that, and they may start with a 6-month free period. And that's how they lure people in. That's how they did it when they started in London by offering cheap fares to the passengers. Then once they've got them onto the platform, then the fares got hiked again. Surge pricing. We don't have surge pricing. We have a meter that's tariffed by a TfL, and it's the same meter whether it's raining, whether there's bad traffic, whether there's a rail strike. You pay the same meter. We don't want to be with them.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, we've lost Ben there, but hopefully that gives him a chance to hop back into the warm cab,
Maybe he didn't pay his fare. Maybe that's the problem. He's been cut off.
Howard had enough. Howard was like, no.
We'll get back to Ben a bit later. He's had a busy morning, Ben,
and a chilly morning.
He's been talking about grocery prices as well. But anyway, hopefully he can go warm up. Right, the time is 8:36.